off the chain. It's off the chain. Anybody that's on the radio that went to the seminar, raise your hand. Come on and talk about it, right? Let's hear what y'all got to say about that info that was given to you. We it was a success. A lot of people still hit me up like they were sorry they missed it in the whole nine. I don't know. I got to think about it. I might do another one in New York. We got to think about it. It's gonna be some time because let's see. I'm going on vacation in a minute, and then I'm going on another one right after my birthday. But we got the up and coming, and y'all don't want to miss this one. This one's off the chain. Believe it or not, you think y'all like the information from yesterday. The treaty injunction is coming March 19th. I'm going to have London work on the flyer tonight and put the flyer out, the treaty injunction. Off the chain, this treaty injunction is going to put you back as a true Moor in your title of nobility. Straight title of nobility as a Moor, not in name. Not that shit that Resolution 75 of 1933 talks about, where you're only using your name as a Moor for religious purposes. Nah, we going back to the Republic. We going back to the empire that existed before there was a republic. But we also are working on setting up where the republic could come back. Anyway, can't have a republic without the Moors, the Aboriginal people of Americas, the Tamarians, right? But with that being said, I guess let me open up the call lines because we got a short show today. I'm going to 910-813. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God. How are you, brother, man?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. A short show, y'all. If y'all could, don't do so many greetings. Just get in here and start talking to me, brothers and sisters. What's up, my brother?
Okay, all right. Well, I won't hold you up. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to make it to the seminar yesterday, and I hope you do another one. But brother, I got to set up a consultation with you. I went into the courts down here in Georgia, unprepared, without any paperwork put in.
Why would the hell would you do that? You don't know better?
Yeah, procrastinate.
That is the Achilles heel of all melanated people. I must give kudos to the 108 people that came to the seminar yesterday. Yo, they were there at 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9, and it didn't start to 10. I got there at 9:20, and the room was totally packed. No seats. It was sold out. Y'all got to start being on it like that. But go ahead, brother.
Okay, yeah. But I was listening through some, like I said, in the archives, and I attempted going in, represent myself with as last name, first name, middle name, and the judge.
The last name, first name, middle name is a straw man. It is just the creditor's side of the straw man.
Right.
But so why would you go in like that?
Well, like I said, I thought I thought I heard you saying in a past video on DVD, seminar. I mean, on the in the archives that some as an announcement, the last name, first name.
Nope, you didn't understand what was being told to you. That's why you got to study. I have always said last name, first name is the straw man. It is the actual creditor side of the straw man. The debtor side is first, middle, last. I always said you would have to pick a new name to be private.
Right.
You went in public. 100%. You went in public. This is why y'all supposed to not be cheap, get consultations so I can prepare you for court. Have you ever been in court before this, trying to defend yourself?
No, well, you know what? One time, while I was incarcerated, I had a hold on for probation, and I did an executive. I ended up running across that
the executor letter.
David Clarence.
Yeah, executor letter.
Executive letter, and it got me into court. It got me into court within 2 weeks. But when I got into court and I was, saying who I was about being the occupant of the executive's office, and the judge, he asked me, well, who is this? Is he dead? And that was the question that threw me. I didn't know.
So once again, the last time you tried to defend yourself, you didn't know what you were doing either, and you jammed yourself up. See, first of all, that was a trick when he asked you, was it a deceiting? I'd have said, yes, it's a deceiting. Matter of fact, it's an inlegus. Inlegus means an entity that was created by law. That's what it is, right? But you don't even know how to go into court. You don't even know how to present yourself separately from the straw man. Yeah, we got work to do, brother. You ain't gonna be able to do what you've been doing, or you're gonna get yourself locked up, bro.
Yes, I'll be getting a consultation with you this week here.
And I want to see the case and see what they got you under, what they charging you with, and all that. All right?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, then. Peace, God. We gonna make it through this shit. Peace. We gonna get you a win. Peace. 864 606. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God, Jonah Bay.
What up, God?
Hey, I definitely was in the building yesterday.
Well, tell us about it, man. Don't have me giving myself kudos on the back. You tell them about it.
Just kick back. I got this. This is my first time being in a live seminar. Great fire. Great fire. The people, the information that was presented is unmatched. And man, like, hey, if y'all missed it, y'all better pray and hope he does another one. Great fire. I wanted to ask.
Are you confident? Are you confident that you're gonna be able to discharge your shit now?
Man, listen. That's interesting because it's going out tomorrow.
Right. Is this 100% better than my first one?
And by probably like 80-90%.
And that one that I showed you yesterday, you know what you're doing is not against the law. Actually, the Lord tells you to do it, huh?
Exactly.
And you know that the United States owe you money. What's that word that makes them owe you money? Do you remember?
Obligation.
Absolutely. Obligation. They are obligated.
Have to.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact. Yes,
so you've heard of HJR 192 before, right?
Right.
Well, has anyone ever explained it to you before or read it to you and broke it down before yesterday?
No. You just always just hear it thrown around, HJR 192, and they give a blanketed statement of what it meant, but not going into the details of what obligates them. You know what I'm saying? Like breaking it down.
So
You
officially,
definitely did your research.
let me ask you a question. Is it called the bankruptcy?
No, it's called the emergency banking. Emergency banking.
Emergency banking emergency, a banking
Banking
emergency. Do you remember
Yes.
why they said they had to do that banking emergency?
Why
It
they
starts
said
with
it?
an A.
Well, I know because of the confiscation.
No, let's not even talk about that. They gave the excuse that they had
Okay.
something to do with the A. Do you remember? It's the word starts with an A.
Not offhand.
Agriculture.
That's right.
They said
That's
they
right.
needed to be able to control the agriculture. That's why they did the emergency, the banking emergency.
Correct.
So y'all not in an actual bankruptcy. Y'all are in a banking emergency according to the actual laws.
Mhm.
All right, thanks, brother. You got anything
Yeah.
else to add on?
Oh, just a quick question, man. It's kind of in regards to that.
Yes.
Are you familiar with a transaction? I got involved with a transaction back in 2018. Are you familiar with the term contract for deed?
No, I'm not.
Okay. It's kind of like it's for property where a business is basically a trust is acting as a bank, and they can make sell a property, and they can charge interest, etc. You know what I mean? They can run the terms up to 30 years the same way any bank would.
So is it
Right?
self? Is the
bank.
person who owned the house gonna basically give you a contract that's gonna be work as your deed so you can buy his house?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
I'm familiar with the
and it's done
process.
through-
I'm not
it's done
familiar
through-
that it was called contract of deed for deed.
Yeah, it's called the contract for deed. And what I discovered was this: probably like 2 years after, like probably around 2021, I was gonna go ahead and do a bank a cash out to where the bank can take it over, and then I could do my processes with the bank. They actually offered me a process like, no, you don't need to do that. We'll do it for you. What it is, you're looking to get some cash. So they ended up refinancing it for me, giving me cash. You know what I mean? Let me pull some equity out and everything.
Wow.
Gave me the check and all of that. So in my mind, they're acting as
the bank,
functioning just like a bank.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't see no reason why.
Nope. That's a private person, bro. You know we talked about this yesterday.
So it's not a bank. That's a private person.
That's a private person. Now, you gotta let me just check all my dash all my T's and check and put a period above my I's. Just ask them, are they a bank? Are they a corporation?
When I asked them, when they gave me that check, I asked them flat out. They was like, "Man, we act as a bank."
I didn't say act as a bank. Ask them, are they a financial institution, a bank?
A financial institution.
Yes.
Exactly. Because that's going to be
that's going to determine if you can do it or not. Yes.
If I'm going to be able to discharge.
See, you know what y'all don't understand? Let me explain this to y'all. I didn't say it yesterday. Every corporation is called an instrumentality of the U.S. corporation. Every corporation is owned by the U.S. corporation because you got to go to the Secretary of State. And when you do that and incorporate, it becomes the property of the United States by way of the state. Got it? But if the company is not big enough, like Ashley started a LLC to sell weave, eyelashes and stuff like that. She not gonna be able to take your discharge. So you want this thing to be a corporation and a financial institution. Financial institutions know how to take it to the actual 12 Federal Reserve banks and get paid. You see what I'm saying?
They know how to take the instrument to the treasury.
Yes. But we ain't gonna expound on it because I ain't gonna be dropping no information like that on.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was gonna be speaking too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we getting there. We getting to that point. We getting to that point.
All right. I'm good with that, God.
All right then. Peace, God. Oh, by the way, y'all. Wednesday show. I'm having my insurance guy. Come on. He's gonna tell you about whole life insurance. He's gonna give you his number, his email, all that for all of y'all who want to become y'all's own banks, get some whole life insurance and all that. I'm gonna bring him on, interview him and shit, give y'all a chance to ask him some questions, and you'll have a direct link to an insurance guide where y'all can actually get y'all's life insurance for your trust and for your kids and all of that. And for you, life insurance is for your life, to have money now while you're living. So that's going to go down Wednesday. All right? So I'm going to the next caller. I'm going to 901-631. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the gods, Jonah.
What up?
Man, yeah, that show was fire. That show was fire as hell, bro. For
what
real.
Show?
You know what I'm saying? The seminar. I learned a lot of it.
He called the seminar a show.
I learned a lot.
Oh, so I put on a show for y'all, huh?
It was a show for show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I learned a lot in that mug.
No doubt, man.
For the ones that did miss out. Because, I had the discharge, the first discharge as well.
And it was dope. Oh, hold on. Let me say this to the audience tonight. Yo, the first, I had people giving testimonies on their own at the seminar. One of the first testimonies at the seminar, the brother wanted to talk about the old discharge webinar I did about 10 years ago almost. He got out of paying the IRS $78,000 with the old discharge working. I said it was 100% correct, but I have the right to change my mind when I get new and better information. I have better information to give with this new one. This new one is guaranteed, but y'all missed out on it, so I don't know what to say. But anyway, bro, go on with what you were saying.
I enjoyed it though, man. I really didn't have too much to talk about. I just really wanted to say, bro, I enjoyed that move, man, because we got some information, man, that, hey, like you say, they got to do this, man.
It's never been broken down like that before. I mean,
right.
Y'all really gotta admit that I got a gift for finding these laws, breaking it down, and making it oh so simple.
Facts. Yeah, man. Hey, that's all I really had to say, though, God.
All right, then. Peace, God.
Man, I appreciate it.
All right, I'm going to the next caller. I'm going to 240-551. Peace to the God. Peace.
What's going on, Jonah? Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. What's up?
Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you what. That right there is Sunday? Yeah, that's that one. That's that one. You already know who this is, Jonah.
Yes, I do.
You already know who it is. You say it in the show. You say he only come up once in a while, but yeah.
Yes, I'm just saying. I told him that in the seminar. He only get on once in a while, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna hear him talk about stuff that often.
Hey, and I'm telling you, you know, D might get a little upset with me because I said D, but at the day, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping today. But man, let me tell you what. It was so powerful. It's like, you know, we talked about the HJR 192.
Right.
Right? And you talked about it. A lot of people talked about it as far as the secure party creditorship.
Right.
Right? But it's like, if I tell the judge that you hit me, but I don't have any evidence, what are you going to do?
Ignore you. Ignore you.
Exactly. But now we got evidence.
Evidence.
Here's the evidence.
The evidence was always there. People knew about HCR, but they didn't know how to read it and comprehend it and look up key words. Them key words told it all. Actually, the first word I had y'all look up told it all. Obligation.
Obligation was so powerful. It's like, I don't know how many, you know, all the people that was there, I don't know if they understood it, that you said it so many times, you was letting them know, listen, no matter what they come back with, all you have to bring up is, it's your obligation.
Look how many laws I showed y'all afterwards that said the same shit. U.S. codes and shit. U.S. codes got him. I'm like, I don't remember no one ever showing me any U.S. codes that go along with this HJR 192. And it's so many, it ain't even funny.
Well, what did you tell him? You said, I'm going to get y'all rich.
Yes.
I can understand what you're going to do in the webinar next month. I get it. I get it wholeheartedly because it coincides.
Yes.
But if you can't understand what the obligation is, you're not going to understand what to do. Because, you know, one thing about
that's the problem with what they missed it. And I ain't even gonna lie, it was a packed house. It was people standing all day. I was standing all day, of course, because I'm doing it. But I didn't have no breaks or nothing. I just gave it straight info and said, all right, we out. I ain't giving no bathroom breaks, no lunch breaks, no 15-minute breaks.
But you lied though. You said that there was people in there that was coming in at 9 and 10. But you lied though. You failed to tell the people. Man, they kept coming. They kept coming where they were outside of the room.
Right. Right. It was packed. It was a full house. Everyone couldn't stand in the meeting room.
Now I'm gonna tell you what. Because I told D this. And you said it yourself. You say you didn't expect it. And I told D, I say, oh, that joint gonna be packed. We gotta get there at least by 7 or 8 o'clock. I told him that. He said, nah, man, I don't think it's gonna be like that. You said, I didn't expect it to be like this. And I told D, I said, Jonah talking about discharge. What part of that don't y'all understand?
Right. No, I expected it to be a full house.
Where they come from? They came from Cali.
Yes, they came from all over.
Cali to Atlanta.
All over. I expected it to be a full house because you were there when we did the first seminar right after COVID. I expected it, right? I did not expect everyone to be in the meeting room so early. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, because that one dude
90 seconds.
When we had that meeting that day, man, it was so hot in the room. I'm glad you got a bigger room this time because it was hot the last time. This time it was okay.
I got the biggest room they had, and it wasn't big enough. It wasn't big enough
because you had people outside the hall and they couldn't hear, they couldn't see, and they came in and it was just, to be honest,
60 seconds.
It was beautiful.
Thank
and
you,
then you had
brother.
all walks of life. You had
All
every
walks of
color,
life.
Exactly.
Mexicans,
But
white,
that was
Indian people, everything was in there. Everyone was in there. And longtime followers of me. I didn't know.
Yes. 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 Even the ones that fell off and came back.
Yup.
They heard about the discharge seminar. Everybody wanted to be there, and I know everybody wanted to be there. Even the people that call in and say, "Hey, I wanted to be there, I just couldn't make it." Man, hey, if you do another one, they need to be there.
Right.
It's only making you grow, but it's making them grow as well, because when he tell you you're gonna get rich, you had to be there to understand that, and you had to understand what he was actually saying, because he was actually telling it to you over and over and over again.
Well,
and it's going to lead into the webinar. If you don't get the webinar,
look at how they all bugged out with the remainder tax information I gave up that I left out of the tax injunction. That was almost a whole nother seminar.
Right, and you was trying to get off of that. You was trying to get off of it and couldn't. And I respect that, because what you were saying to them is, listen, I want everybody to be all right, because what's coming, you're going to need it, and you're going to be all right with what's coming. And if you can't get rich off of it, you know what it reminds me of, you brought up a valid point when you said something about Ronald Reagan, and you was talking about that drug era.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this is the new drug era. But it's the information. It ain't the drugs, it's the information.
Exactly.
And if you can't get rich off of this what's coming, you're going to be short. And it's going to be a long time before you can get it again.
Right.
But we ain't going to hold up the line, because, we can go
it's over. The show is over. You the last call.
So I'm
it's
not
over.
Going to hold up the line. I got to let other people get on and say what they need to say. But, man, God bless you, man. I appreciate you, God.
Peace to the God. Appreciate you.
Peace to God.
All right, I'm going to 347-728. Peace to the God. Peace. I don't know if I can answer calls now. 347-728. Yeah, the show is shut down. All right.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Back in the days, if I wanted to go over on a show on the time, it would have let me keep on going. But, Blog Talk, everything didn't change. But anyway, be on the show Wednesday. I'm going to have, like I said, the whole life insurance policy guy, the insurance guy. He going to hook y'all up with that whole life insurance. And he has different plans for all walks of life. Anyone can get this life insurance. And when you come vested in that life insurance, you'll be able to borrow money from yourself without losing interest or money from the actual policy. Let's say you got $100,000 to be invested, and you got like $1 million policy, right? So once you have reached $100,000 in that policy, the compound interest will just keep on making it grow, making it grow, making it grow, making it grow. And then let's say out of that 100,000, you chose to take 70,000 out of it. You want to remodel the house, right? You're still gonna be gaining interest on 100,000, even though you took 70,000 out. And then the compound interest itself is gonna pay back the loan that you took. That's the power of compound interest in a life insurance policy. It pays anywhere guaranteed up to 9% interest, all the way up to some of them are 15, 16%. You can't get yields like that in the stock market or the Forex. All right. So y'all definitely want to check into that. It's gonna be this Wednesday. So I got my man coming on. Be there or be square. Anyway, that's today's show. Peace out. That's a beyond a baby picture. Now let me go to Instagram Live.